Today I tried to land an A380 at St Barts Airport and it did not go well.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xcentauri here and welcome back to another video. And I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always. And in this video we're going to be landing big planes at small runways. Now specifically St Barts, located in the Caribbean. TFFJ is the ICAO code for anyone interested. And this is a world famous airport for its incredible approach, where some planes tend to land literally coming in over this teeny hill here and then landing of course on the runway. Now we're going to see if we can do that a little bit later on, but we're going to start in the 737 here and we're going to enter that short final and see if we can come to a full stop landing as soon as we can, hopefully. So we're going to start off straight away here, and you see we're coming down and we've had a very rough bumpy landing that, but we're going to come to a full stop. Hopefully we're going to put every brake on we have available on the 737 here, and it appears we've seemed to have made it. So we've done it in a 737 already there. Now also, if you are new here and this is your first time on the channel, please do make sure you subscribe, because funny enough, nearly 90% of you watching this are statistically not subscribed to the channel, and it will mean a whole lot to me if we can get these numbers up, because we are literally striving on for 6,000 now. So hopefully we can get there soon. Now I'm thinking the next aircraft we can try is the A321. It's a slightly bigger aircraft than that 737 we've just used. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to do it. Now I've already put on the brakes here, we'd see, and this aircraft is like really high in the air already. Now our attack on this landing is going to be very, very high. But we've landed, we've made contact with the ground. Now can we come to a full stop before we get to the hill? I mean, we've sort of gone on a little bit more grass than we needed to, and we're gonna literally just edge over the runway. Or are we gonna tap that? Oh, that right. I reckon we can try that again properly. Now this is the approach I was talking about. We'll give it a go. Why not? So we're gonna come down heavy over here, and straight down onto this runway here. Okay, we did make contact. We did make contact. We try and stay contact. That has not gone well. We're going to try it. Let's try it one more time here. Now we're going to cheat and use the HUD. For some reason, it won't let our aircraft go too much slower, but we can definitely do this. We're going to literally slam into the ground. I have no care for how smart or well our landing looks, and we are slowing down very quick, 100 knots. Hopefully we can. I forgot to put on the parking brakes. That's probably a bit of a mistake. Let's try that again. So I've knocked on these parking brakes here with the aircraft, and we're going to bring our flaps up to try and hopefully reduce all of that lift there. Now it's probably going to give us a lot of less air resistance here upon our landing without having any flaps, so we might find it harder to come to a full stop. We're going to make a cheeky right turn here straight onto the tarmac, and we're going to come to a full stop at our gate. See, straight from the runway to the gate. You can't really ask for much more here. Now we're going to change our aircraft up again, and we're going to go for a little bit bigger. I think the next step up is probably a 757. So we'll give the 757 an idea, shall we? Now let's see, what livery do I want to use? This is always the hardest bit of the video, deciding what livery you want to do. We'll use the Air Baltic one. It's a cool looking livery. And we're going to try again on that same runway. Now what we're going to try and do is make the aircraft as heavy as possible, no, as light as possible. And hopefully, because the aircraft will have much less momentum, it will be less inclined to travel faster. Now that's the logic I'm going with. The lighter the aircraft, the easier it is to slow. We're already at 100 odd knots. We're coming in very, very slow here. We're gonna crash because that was part of my plan, obviously. So I'm gonna come in nice and low again here. We're looking pretty decent. Try and flare up a little bit. Use a rudder. Okay, we're gonna put on those brakes immediately. We're at 80 odd knot half float, so we're at 70 knots. We're going to make it. We've made it in the 7. Funny enough, the 757 was easier to stop. Now, I'm pretty sure it's probably because we made it lighter. But, wow, what a job we've just done here with the 757. Making a phenomenal landing there. I think I've pressed the button. There we go. Let's go see, is there an Airbus? Probably the A330 might be the next big one. Now, do we go for the 900? Let's use the Air Belgium A330 900. Now, we're really pushing it here. We're going to obviously step up in a little bit to these bigger aircraft. We've got the 777, the 747, there's an A380, of course, we've got to try, and A350s all in the mix. Now we can, of course, use HUD. Now we're going to do the weight and balance thing again, absolutely minimise the whole weight of this aircraft. Okay, I'm going to short final this immediately and put on those brakes as well, nice and early. We're actually coming in really well here. We don't want to crash. That was really bumpy. I think we went airborne again for a second there. That's fine. Our speed is looking decent, and we're going to come to another full stop landing. Wow, that is incredible. So shall we try it again from the approach on this side of the hill, which is going to be a lot harder because we're going to have to literally nosedive down here now, and hopefully we can do it. Try and stay down the runway. Can we come to a full stop landing? I think we're going to do it. We might have actually, that might be worth having a look in a replay mode if we've done it from the hard approach here in the the A330, sorry. But that was really good. Let's have a look at that replay mode quickly. See what it looked like from the exterior point of view. As you all saw, my logbook there looking lovely with lots of little 1-minute clips we have here from these videos. Now this is going to be an interesting one. So we spawned here in the air, just on it. Now I think we do clip to the hill. Yeah, we do slightly clip the hill, but of course we come in crazy and slam the aircraft into the ground in a very, very stylish landing there. Now that was an interesting one. So I'm going to try and change up. A350's bigger. We could do an A340 maybe, but I think we'll do a 777-300 first, and we'll do it in, let's use Cathay Pacific. Lovely, great airline, Cathay Pacific. And we spawned in immediately once again. Now the 777 again has another live cockpit for us, so we haven't changed the weight. Probably should do that now. Coming in very heavy aircraft, so it'll be hard to stop. So we'll make sure it's as light as I can make it. We're way too high for my liking, but we're alright. We'll just drop in on the runway here. Again, another bumpy landing. All of these landings are going to be extremely harsh and bumpy, and I'm confident once again we come into another full stop landing. I can just ease off on everything. That was really good. I'm starting to think this is too easy. I'm gonna have to see how the A380 goes. Now we're gonna make it on the 777 up over that ridge without having to touch it, and our brakes are now set, and we've crashed. Try that again. We'll set our brakes early. Now we're gonna come up just high so I can start a nosedive a little bit early. We're gonna hit something, I think. Okay, we're gonna have to because this aircraft's a lot longer. We're going to have to stay elevated just a little bit while longer, and then we can start our dive now, and hopefully, oh, that was a really bad dive, and for some reason we made contact with the ground somehow. Now we are approaching stall apparently. Okay, so we're making it, are we over that ridge? I think we're over the ridge. Okay, this is looking good, this one, and we're going to bump into the ground, try and push that nose down. Okay, it's full brakes, full everything. And we've made it. We have made it again in the 777 now. So I don't know why Cathay Pacific don't actually operate this route IRL. I mean, if we can do it, why can't they? Let's go see how well that looked actually, because it did take about 20 attempts, which is forever unfortunate for us, but that's all right. Let's go see how we did. So let's skip up to this bit right at the start of it. There we go. So we were so close to hitting the hill there, but we came in lovely and just hit the runway. That was really good from us. That is incredible. So there's only a few more aircraft. Let's do the 747 first. We'll skip the 787 maybe, because they're not too much smaller than the 777. We'll do the, let's see, what livery have I got here? We'll do Delta. Why not? And we'll spawn in that Delta. Now this plane I expect to absolutely dwarf the runway. I'd imagine the aircraft is probably, yeah, it looks ridiculous. So let's do our weight and balance once again. 20 minutes of fuel, that's all we need. And let's just calibrate up and try this. So we're going to try it normally and hope the aircraft wants to land. Okay, so I've just applied that and we've landed. Can we slow down? I think we're going to be able to slow down in time. I think we're going to be alright. Okay, we've got enough room for the runway as well. Right, so we've landed the 747 on that side. Here's the real question. Can it do the real deal? So we've cleared the hill. Big nosedive, big nosedive. Pull up, try and straight. We couldn't keep the aircraft on the ground. So we can try that again. We're going to use less speed though. So I've used no thrust there, you'll be able to see. I've really nosedived. I want to pull up and use rudder as well. So we're going to give this a few more attempts now. I have no idea what's going on there. There shouldn't be any gusts. So we'll just apply short final normally. I'm not too sure what the aircraft's doing. We've cleared the hill. Now I want to land here-ish. Okay, we can't quite get it on the ground. Oh, that's really not it. We'll go back 20 seconds once again. I'm confident we can do this in a 747. I'm just worried our wing there was going to clip it, so maybe we were coming in too high. But we've landed, we've made it. Are we going to run off the runway? I think we're going to run off the runway. Last minute adjustments, or we have gone swimming. Okay, so we can't do it in a 747. That begs the question, can we do it in obviously the Emirates Airbus A380? No other livery would be more suited than an Emirates livery here. So look at that. Aircraft is massive. So we'll just do our weight and balance. Plonk that down. 24 minutes of fuel, that's more than enough. The aircraft doesn't want to play ball with us. It's decided it wants a crosswind landing. So we're going to immediately whack on that reverse thrust, and we go straight to the gates. You know, what aircraft even needs to land like this? So we'll try that again. No crosswind this time, thankfully. So we're coming in a lot quicker. This aircraft's going to be a lot harder as well to bring to a full stop, but I feel like we're going to do it, and it's looking promising. The A380 has made it. I believe that is a full stop landing there at St. Barts, with very little room left spare for the aircraft. So we're going to try this on the real hard view. So we're going to really try and pull up this aircraft with as little energy as we have. And we've clipped something. We definitely felt that. But we've landed. We've made contact with the runway. Now the rudder is it going to be able to give us? I feel like we've landed a little bit too late, and we're going to go swimming again. Hope everyone brought their swimming shorts, because we've made it. I mean, we're alive, and we've made it. So we made contact with the ground. Let's go see what that actually looks like, because we did make contact with the runway. We also made contact with the hill, which wasn't part of the agenda. So here we go. So going to be that right wing there, isn't it? Yeah, so that right engine number 4 as well, or 1, would have absolutely crushed into the hill there. And we did sort of make it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and you made it this far, please make sure you like, subscribe as well, and welcome to the channel if you're new. We are really going to push on for that 6K now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Good night.